take one hit for the journal. There. You got all the worm things. The shopkeeper at the exit. Back up to Sierra Mountain. Forgot we can play this with controller. No load times. Alright. Where do we leave off? Our friend Achaka has perished. We have a walnut strudel. I need to get frogs. I don't entirely know how to catch the frogs. In the meantime, let's go look at this thing. The Trial of Strength. That's right. The bees. Oh, I can cross now. We're waiting. Okay. Whoops.
We used all the rafts, so figure it out. I had to use 2 rafts to get across. So, sorry, I used yours. Alfie is here to help.
Thanks, LV. This is like a central hub. Hey guys.
Hello there. Are you ready to begin?
General Kenobi.
What exactly are the rules? The rules are simple. For a change, if you can stay dry, you win.
Sure.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. Let the Duel of Strength commence.
I'm glad we can settle this like gentlemen. Want to see if that feather can fly? Alley-oop! One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
I got you, Graham.
Manny the Manipulator.
Hello there. Are you ready to try again?
I guess.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right then. Let the Duel of Strength commence. Again.
Look out below!
Oh. Guess I'll fail.
Nothing like a hard night's work.
Incoming!
Okay. Alright then. Can't do that yet.
Still one more horn to find.
I'll be back, I guess.
You should find a way to get all the horns.
You should just give me a horn? I'm gonna look in here again. I don't think there's anything to do here anymore. More flute. No more flute. Is there a... No. A turn left spot there. I have no idea what the strudel's for. We've gotten over there. I don't know how to get him down, though. I feel like these are goblin holes. They're bird. Because when I went to this one to get the coin, it made goblin noises. Little bunnies.
You poked?
I did not. That I never waste food.
Okay. Appears I don't have the requirement to do this. The only, like, real clue I have of continuing is the frogs. Maybe I need... Maybe the strudel is frog bait. Almost nothing? Oh no. It's cool that there's like alternate paths and solutions. That's feels like games like this are it's a natural progression. On how they should work. Yeah, we get over there, and that was the goblins, right? I just gotta look again because I don't remember. Great job, Graham. And that's how we got a gold coin. Yeah, it's goblin. And Freeder boy. Ugh, do I have to cross this again? This is a walnut strudel, right? Okay, so I'm assuming I can use that on the strength squirrel. Somehow. This isn't anything anymore, is it? Don't think so. You gotta remember how to get to the frogs now, too. Remember how to do it all. Badger bush. It's not this way. I wonder if there's anything else to do over here, though. It's these guys cracking jokes, and that's pretty much it. Guess not. The first 10 minutes of this is just gonna be me walking around trying to remember where everything is. This leads to the place, yeah. I'm gonna go in this hedge maze. I don't even know if it's a hedge maze, just hedge bushes. The frogs. Frogs. How do we obtain frog? It, like, doesn't give me a prompt to use anything either. 'Cause usually if you can use something on it, the mirror will highlight the thing.
I had to be careful with my cape while sliding around for those frogs. I didn't want to rip it.
I don't know what's worse. Dad jokes or grandpa jokes?
Ribbit.
All right, enough words. I'm starting to get a frog in my throat.
I got an achievement for that. I must have exhausted all the options. Well, poke 'em. Something. It doesn't seem like you can combine items. Which is interesting, because that was something you would do in other ones, unless I'm like mixing adventure games. Guess we'll go back into town. Baker's out here. Hey, guy.
I need a bigger pan, please. My party pie pan is too puny. Amaya, can you forge me a new one? Oh, how I love this day.
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
There you go, lad. You're coming along quite nicely. You got your head off your shoulders and into the clouds. The air is sweeter up here. I know it's not polite to judge people. Sorry, my face still hurts from the bees.
Bye for now.
Don't forget to follow your heart.
Okay, so they must come outside when you've done everything you can do for them.
Oh, you look like you need a hug.
Hey, Kalaria. The bees, he confessed his, had a note and a dinner date to confess his love.
He reminds me of our son.
And we had put bees on it.
Miss him this time of year.
Wrench!
Dreamed of becoming a knight, too. I wish he would
How'd
visit
Wrench
more.
go?
Or at least right. It was quite...
Ooh, what are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Welcome,
Those
everyone.
ones are expired, though, so they're just for display.
We're continuing King's Quest. And I need to collect a frog.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how.
What did I need again to get that hypnotic powder to work?
Raisins. Just some simple raisins, dearie.
Apparently I need raisins too.
How's that teeth whitening potion coming?
If you find a frog, bring it directly to me, and I will gladly
Douglas.
trade you a sample of this potion.
Same to you.
And I'll have to drink the delicious froggy leftovers.
Until then, no more free dips.
Fare thee well.
May your quest be logic-filled.
So, raisins and frogs.
I can bring you a scrumptious strudel once you're done.
But kind of at a loss on how to do it. So we're just walking around, seeing if anything comes to mind. It's locked out now.
Keep out. Under construction.
Under, like, murder investigation.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
Do we use something here?
I never waste food.
That needs to be used on raisins. Otherwise, you're just wasting it.
That didn't need a bell.
You poked?
I did not poke that.
That doesn't need to be illuminated. Seems like a waste of money.
Okay, well, there's some with that bush then. But there's like this bush too.
I never waste food.
I never waste food. You sure can. They're a bit more cartoony. Well, I don't know. We just walked right into a dragon's mouth earlier. And then was met with an appropriate pun. So this is where we came across to begin with. Kinda don't know what to do next. And there's no, like, hint system in this game. Yeah, it's very good. King's Quest 5 and 6 were very good about it. 7 stopped doing it. I did not mean to do that.
Oh, you look like you need a hug.
Wenty! I'm famished. I'm in need of a meat pie. But no hugs.
Meat pie.
Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
Bye for now.
Don't forget leg day!
So you can't even go in anymore? Okay. Raisins and frogs, huh? I mean, there's the dark forest. Yeah, the walking animation's very good.
What was King Edward like?
A generous man. Without him, you and I would not be sitting here. He trusted me with his final request, knowing that no adventure was too daunting for the feather in my cap.
I still can't believe you ever weren't king.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe tell this guy Ochaka's dead?
Yes.
Nope.
Bye.
Cheerio.
Guess not. It's like I was supposed to get Ochaka's signature.
thanks for getting Ulfie out of there. That meeting was getting heated.
Yeah, so he's like in a meeting. And I'm supposed to like hear a password, but I don't even know how I would get over there.
Tired of opening that door for him. He probably knows we don't have the croissant.
Yeah, I have a strudel.
I'm sure I'll be back any second.
I just don't know how to get over there. Maybe...
He'd better come.
Maybe through the woods.
I can beat someone to the meeting and hear the password.
And it gives us that clue, which is weird. So we're gonna call the bridge and then go into the woods. See what happens. Onk.
No time to talk. Gotta get back to the meeting.
You all got raisins in here. I forget where this even takes us. Oh, are there two paths here? Oh, I think that's the first time I realized there's actually two paths. That's why it's not like an auto complete like the other one, because you had a choice. Okay, this is new.
If I could find a fast way down there, I would be able to hear the password.
Alfie, I am going to have to ask you to please remain in the meeting until we are done.
As long as I know the secret password, you still have to let me in.
How is that the only part of the charter you have memorized?
Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat leg with a nice aged raclette.
Pilar, everyone knows there are no more goats in Daventry. Only majestic unicorns.
Alfie, there is no such thing.
That's what he had. I've seen him.
Alfie, he pulled a fast one on you, you fathead.
Well, everyone else calls them majestic unicorns.
Alfie, if everyone jumped off my back, would you? Use your head and think for yourself. Or use your lips and close your mouth. Tais-toi.
Thimbleweed Park. I have not heard of it.
You'd think with his giant head,
Tell me
there'd
more.
be a brain bigger than a macaroon.
Macaroon.
Alfie, you're so easily tricked into sitting down. You should stand up for our rights. Well, easy.
But Alfie likes sitting down. Helps relieve pressure
Ooh, bells.
off my back.
Look, Pilar, I'm on.
Ooh, is that our croissant delivery?
The next item
Excuse me.
is a Grand Counselor replacement. I have been happy to serve you, but as you know, I am going to retire next year. Me and the wife are finally going to have time to take up art classes.
How cute. You want to be a drawbridge? Motion to
Ha.
nominate Pilar for the
Drawbridge.
position.
And now, Pilar, you know you can't nominate yourself. Does anyone else want to nominate
best time
our
guys?
fine
Oh, cool.
Sergeant of Arms Pilar for Grand Counselor?
No, I want you, Mr. Waddles.
Ah, jeez,
What's
guy,
this
who
doing
would have
here?
thunk that an average bridge troll like me from a small town creek could grow to be the head of the second largest guild in the Midwestern Hemisphere? But it's time for
ladder.
me to suspend my work here and give my family the support they need.
Shortcut.
Let's move this
Brilliant.
item to next week. Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat leg with a nice
Okay, so
aged raclette.
do I call him over and then go down the ladder? That's cool. I've played many point and click adventure games past year.
Make it quick. Alfie needs to head back into his meeting.
All the community games.
He is a weakling.
Been playing King's Quest 5 through
I'm starting to question his
8
commitment
or
to our
7
guild.
or whatever. I don't know.
I'm getting tired of opening that door for him.
The remakes
I'm
of
sure he'll be back any second.
the other games. Sorry, I'm like a bit foggy.
What is the knock? And the password.
Knock, ring, ring, knock.
Trust me.
Très bien.
Trust me.
Oh, sorry I had to run again. Alfie ate a
Hey,
star
Stick.
shroom pie for afternoon snack. Too rich for Alfie.
Figures.
Next, I...
You may now perform the secret knock.
Okay. Knock,
Très bien.
ring. Oh. Knock. Ring.
Yes, and...
Ring.
And...
Knock.
Oh, Vito. Do you have the password?
Trust me. What do you call someone who sells bridges?
Trust me?
Get it?
That is
Trust.
correct. Hold
Trust. Trusses.
Hey, you don't look like a troll. You look like a scab. And I love the taste of scabs. Delicious.
He's no scab. He's a goose. And Alfie's friend. Let him in, Pilar. He might have our snacks.
I do have
Any
snacks.
friend of Wolfie's is usually make-believe.
Actually, I'm a bridge troll.
I can't believe you don't recognize your own brethren. I too am a bridge troll. See?
You are? Why didn't you just say so?
Well, I know that often bridge trolls from different regions can sometimes be at war, and I'm just here passing through.
Friend or not, you must prove you are indeed a troll. Why don't you join me in the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild, and we'll find out.
Okay. I'm ready this time. Jesus. Just twerk. What the fuck? Alright, Stick.
Oh, yeah. Can't stop. All right.
Well, there you have it, Pilar. He sure does seem like a troll to me. Mr. Bridge Goose representing Ludor, on behalf of myself, the Grand Council of the Daventry Bridge Troll Guild, I would like to welcome you to our chapter meeting. It'll be wonderful to have an outsider's opinion on our strike.
As long as he sides with me, it will be wonderful. Since I am sick of supporting the people of Daventry, I have collected all of the troll horn mouthpieces. They cannot be used anymore.
I would like them.
Gosh, Pilar, that seems a bit extreme.
Not extreme enough. We need to destroy these horns once and for all.
Whoa.
We need to make a statement. We are not at their beck and call. Daventry has burned their bridges with us, and I will set fire to all these horns.
Where are your horns, Pilar?
Mine are already up on the hill where I will take all of these. Everyone will be able to see them burn. You, newcomer,
She's part of the
throw in whatever is used to summon you.
anti-work
You are a
subreddit.
part of this. How peculiar. I thought Ludo had different horns than us.
Okay, well, according to the agenda, the next line item we need to discuss is our negotiation tactics. What is our strategy for getting those guards to stop stomping around on our backs?
Oh! They should cross barefoot without their sharp heels.
I think we should feast on their legs.
Oh.
And force them to crawl over our backs.
Whoa.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Both interesting perspectives, I hear you, but we gotta find a way for us all to be successful. What do you think, Bridge Goose?
Bridge Goose.
I think I'm with Ulfie on this one.
Thanks. Good thinking, friend.
Point taken. Moving on. Switching topics. Ulfie, it's your turn to bring the snacks next week. Do we want sweet or salty?
Ulfie loves the taste of sweet.
No, salty.
Alfie, you are an unrefined swine. Savory is the only snack accepted by my palate.
You both bring up good points, but we have to come together on this. What do you think, Bridge Goose?
Bridge Goose.
Oh, there is nothing tastier than a fresh baguette with a few gobs of camembert.
Vive la révolution, Goose.
Okay, continuing forward. We need to decide on our team jackets. The tailor cannot wait any longer for our final decision.
Ulfie is a fan of the majestic unicorn and butterfly logo with the slogan, "Building bridges to the future."
No. Our jacket needs to be exciting. We should go with something epic, something that will burn into their minds. We should go with trolls eating humans, with the slogan, "Feed the trolls."
Okay, those are both great points, but we really need to find a side to align on and work together. What do you think, Bridge Goose?
I'm gonna go with Ulfie on this. I love butterflies and unicorns.
A bridge to friendship is the best way to solve this.
Next item, negotiation tactics. Getting
don't
guards
feed the
to
trolls.
step softly across our backs.
Make them walk barefoot.
Eat their legs and force them to crawl across.
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles here.
I'm taking my horn and leaving. Do we just keep talking?
Ulfie is correct.
Great.
Moving on, switching topics. Sweet or salty snacks next week?
Oh, sweet.
Salty.
It seems like we're circling around the same arguments.
That's it. Waddles is right. We're repeating ourselves. I'm taking my horn and leaving until you sort this out.
Yoink.
Don't go, little buddy. If you change your mind, we'll still be here.
While I had a new bridge, I recall, I'd need to return as I was blocked by the river and unable to get back to the tournament without Ulfie's horn's mouthpiece.
I got a new one. Okay. I need to remember where... Wait. So I can't cross the river. Do I throw something else in? That's a horn, because this just walks all the way back up and around into the woods. So I think I'm supposed to like throw something, not the horn, not a horn in. So like, I don't know, fruit picker. Something that summons you,
Now,
yeah.
Tell us the password.
Ugh, trust me.
Trust me?
That is correct. Hold on. Oh, great. The newcomer is back. Now, throw in whatever is used to summon you, so we can burn it.
Burn it.
I didn't think that.
How cute. A little bridge bell for a little goose.
Next item, negotiation tactics. Getting guards to step softly across our backs.
Make them walk barefoot.
Eat their legs and force them to crawl across.
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles here.
Yeah.
That's it. Waddles is right. We're repeating ourselves. I'm taking my horn and leaving until you sort this out.
Oh, don't
Okay,
do.
then, alrighty. Well, then this meeting should be adjourned anyway.
I had tricked them. That bell was of little use to me, but Waddle's horn was sure to blow open new paths.
All right. Now I just gotta remember where the heck that was. Progress. We're doing it. These chapters are longer than I thought they'd be too, which is nice. Whoops. Gotta put the mouthpiece in. Off we go. Where we try to remember where that other bridge was. Not this way. I almost feel like I should have like internalized a map. Yeah, map would be nice. But you didn't have those in the original, so can't have one here. Feel like it wasn't this way. I don't know.
Fantastical floating island. Only steps away. It's so floaty. You'll be amazed.
Is it through the town? Around that way? Working on it, guys.
I can bring you a scrumptious strudel once you're done.
Oh, strudel. I don't know what happens if you don't close the door. She gets angry. You don't get a patch. So up there is the brambles. Doesn't this just take us back to the beginning, though? Ah! I don't know where to go. I know, like, where I need to be. I don't know how to get there. So I'm just running in circles. Pretty high wall.
Wenty! I'm famished. I'm in need of a meat pie. But no hugs.
I want a meat pie. Megan for dinner made a huge barbecue pork roast like a day or two ago. It's this way. And we're gonna throw it on a bunch of fancy mac and cheese, and it's gonna be delicious. Whoops.
The horn reeked of toothpaste and cabbage.
Cabbage.
Waddles!
Nice. New area. The bed thieves.
Like timber. This fire is not easy to ignite.
She's trying to burn the horns.
I can't take this stress. I need a snack.
I bet you like put the powder in the
There must
strudel
be some more kindling around here.
Food?
and it makes her go to sleep.
Hello, little friend, mon petit ami. Good to see a troll with the same views as me. These horns will soon burn. We need to show Daventry we mean business. We are not their servants who run at the bellow of a horn.
Anything else around here? Don't look like it.
Maybe if I just regain my strength.
Num num. Uh-oh, was that the only thing? Dang. Well,
Start, you worthless flame.
She seemed to enjoy snack breaks more than trying to light a fire.
Get away from my
Whoa.
raisins croissants. Ils sont à moi.
I was gonna say it looked like there were raisins in there. So
Oh, why yes. I would love a croissant.
tickled the foot.
Are you here to help with la révolution? I sure could use a nap. I'll just eat these raisin croissants to regain my strength. Then, we'll burn these horns and the smoke will show we mean business.
You want a strudel?
That doesn't look like it would appreciate the taste.
Smoke. Come on, come on. Oh no. If you poke me with that, I'll add your hide to this fire.
Yeah, I can have one raisin.
Raisins. The savory kind. Those are mine. Get back.
Just blasted.
This is so much easier
Well.
when you can see the embers.
What do now? Thought we had something there. So, I need the frogs. How do we get the frogs? God damn it. Frogs! Come here! I will just wait. And the answer will come to me. Patience, chat. It's weird that there's like a pier here. I have this fruit picker, which I don't know what to do with. I got some portraits, money, the horns, these guys. Needs raisins to work. And I'm trying to finish the apothecary's missions, which one of them is to get a frog, to get the potion to work, or the raisin. You have an idea? What's the idea? Because I'm stumped. Don't know what to do. I like these frogs, though. They're fun. Froggers! Yo! Honk honk. And like usually it gives you a prompt here to do something. If you put the powder in the croissants. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Good call.
Unlike my temper, this fire is not easy to ignite.
Powderize!
I don't feel so good.
Shimmy. Spin around.
Take a nap.
I need a nap.
This is just a crazy dream. You don't like the taste of lanky teenager.
Okay.
I now had the complete set.
Yay! Alright. So need to go find her horns. I know there's one by the strength thing. Trying to remember if there's another one somewhere. Still can't get frogs though. Chicken salad croissant sandwiches? That does sound good. What makes it a chicken salad? It's like shredded chicken and you throw mayonnaise at it? With like some celery or something? Onion? Yeah, I'm hungry now too. Thanks. Thanks, raisin croissants. We're all hungry. And yeah, mayo. Gotcha. I've never been a real big, like, mayo fan. Oh, look. Oh, never mind. Still under construction, but, like, the horn's there.
Good luck in the Duel of Strength.
Ooh, dried cranberry. Yeah.
I was just enjoying the most lovely glass of cheese.
What?
No, this is much more important.
Glass of cheese? Well, I'm sure she's got a horn somewhere else, but I don't remember where it is. But the bridge is there now, so maybe he can't push me off.
Tell that smelly guard when you're ready.
Excuse me.
I never waste food.
You poked?
No poking.
Are you trying to grease my palm? Well, good luck. My hands are very sticky, especially in this heat.
I mean...
Strict decrees forbid us from accepting bribes. Oddly, Addendum 2 lets us accept peanut butter sandwiches in times of distress.
Yeah,
You're
butter.
going to try again? Ah, you're just going to get thrown off that same side. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right then. Let the Duel of Strength commence. Again.
Again. It's different this time.
Oh, well, fancy seeing you here again. Wake me when it's over.
Okay, maybe it's not different. Trying other buttons, not working.
Alley-oop! One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
Oh.
He's cheating with that nasty troll!
Good thinking, Graham.
Look at it, Madeline. Everything the light touches will be
Boo.
yours. The view of victory. I know it's off-brand, but Acorn can do it. What's that you say, Princess? He's right behind me. Wait, no! Easy, easy. No one needs to see where this line goes.
Okay.
Careful, careful. Don't get it tangled. Oh, brother, you shouldn't have done that.
I don't know what to do here.
Look, I'm no wolf for you to trap. Ugh, so many knots. This rope only traps Wetzels, not acorns.
Am I supposed to make knots?
We should stop this nonsense and get back to throwing each other into the water. Oh, darn. My trap ropes have gotten all tangled. Good thing I have more colorful rope used only for trapping wolves only. Let's take a pause from the Duel of Strength and let's everyone help Acorn gather his deadly rope for killing. Careful. Wouldn't want to trip. As long as we can stay on our feet, he can't get to
So
our little
I have
secret.
to trip him. Okay, I understand.
Boy, you will never trip me up on my own trap. Heave. Heave. He can't unravel this fast enough if we keep up this pace. Step carefully and focus, Acorn. Gather all the rope. He's ruining it. Boy, stop stringing me along. My killing rope can be dangerous.
So
This is bound to get messy. Are you pulling my string?
oh, that's funny.
Look, I'm sorry I tied up your steed. Now, can you give me back my rope? This trapping rope is dangerous, unless you know how to use it.
We gotta yoink him when he's doing the thing.
Easy, easy. No one.
There you go. Now what?
My trapping ropes. Gotcha, skinny pants.
Okay.
Look out below. Ooh, thank God that's over, Madeline. Our secret is safe. It's not a complete lie. You know, I did trap a Wetzel wolf in it. It has multiple purposes, okay?
Phase 2? I guess.
Boo!
Boo!
Foiled him again, Graham.
Not again. What game are you playing here?
Okay.
He really won't like where this rope leads. He's getting closer, Princess Madeline. Do something. If you do that again, you might wake the bull. Nice try, but you're not. Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, we're in the red.
The bull is awakening. Careful, little bean. Some threads aren't meant to be unraveled. You're never gonna get strong if you keep skipping belly day.
Belly day.
Ooh, I'm gonna need a warm bath later. you give me a neck massage? No?
Boo!
He's a cheater! But not according to Addendum 4934.
Way to go, Graham!
Hey, there's a reason why I keep my secret roped up. Oh, this is gonna get dark. Okay, fine. My secret will steal your soul.
That didn't work.
It's Pandora's box. Turn back now. If you thought keeping a squirrel friend in my belly was weird, you won't be able to handle what's at the end of this line.
Gimme.
No! The Drozdek demon!
Oh no.
Psst. Now is the time for the laughing and the ridicule.
Oh, brother.
Manny the manipulator. What's up, Papa Nick?
No, stop! You're making it worse! Eek!
It's still funny!
It's still funny.
Here, take it back!
Worth it.
I'm stuck to my hand!
Hold still!
Sorry, I'm not sorry!
I don't want this!
It's crumbling time!
Magnificent, extraordinary.
Oh!
We did it.
I knew you had it in you.
With the help of some trolls and Manny, I had bested that giant and revealed his weakness. I was one step closer to the knighthood, but I didn't feel that great about it.
Hello? Down here? We could all use a lift, you know. Yes, right this way.
Uh-oh.
No, Alfie, stop. Oh, I've had it with their orders. The time is now. Let's show these ingrate what happens when you cross the wrong bridge. How does it feel to be stepped on?
Run!
Come back here, you pointy boots!
No! Oh, Pilar, stop! This is going to cause a boatload of unnecessary paperwork!
Wait for Alfie, guys!
Okay. Wait for Ulfie, guys. I got an achievement for that. I didn't see what it was, though. I'm gonna catch a frog in the sock. Acorn's knitted sock. We've done it. That was a fun little, like, trip them puzzle.
Why did you want to work for the Kingdom of Daventry anyway?
I guess I saw potential in it. It certainly wasn't the kingdom you know today, but I've never shied away from a creative project. Next up, the Duel of Speed.
Where were the frogs again? Not this way. Frogs. Be caught upon this suck. It's totally the answer. It wasn't the answer. Okay, we can go check our steed. See if it does anything. Sock frogs. Once I remember how to get there, I think we go up here and to the right, which probably takes us to the same place. Yeah, can I give him his sock back? I don't need it anymore. Or did he drown in the water? Wee. Out of here, wolves. The boonies. Hey.
What?
Hey, big guy. Wanna chat?
Oh, buzz off. You done enough damage.
So, I have to ask.
You have the gall to be asking me for anything? You're gonna be asking for your life soon.
You know, I could use your strength over there.
We are not friends. Enjoy your hand-knitted sock. Go away.
You sure you don't want to chat?
Yes, leave me be. I'm pissed and embarrassed. Embarrassedly pissed. You stole my sock. Get out of my face.
See you around.
Is that a fat joke? You disgust me.
Okay.
Oh, my sock. I thought it was ruined.
Look, I wanted to sincerely apologize for what happened back there. Things got a little out of hand and weird.
I shouldn't have exploded. People always see me as the big guy. But my dream is to open a craft store. I'm just here to please my parents.
Well, your crafts are lovely. Really stunning, actually.
No one's ever complimented me on my work before. Well, except the squirrels. Thanks, Graham. That means a lot.
Oh, my pleasure. Let me know if you ever want to sell them. I might be able to rustle up one shiny gold coin.
Well, this is silly. They're just socks. Here, take them. They might run a little big on you, but you could always wear them over your shoes. Like slippers.
Wow, thanks.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Hey.
So can I sneak up on the frogs now?
You know, Acorn, I could use your strength getting Triumph down. After all, your ropes did trap him.
Sorry. The traps were only meant for Wetzels.
Okay.
You're free, little friend to the little buddy.
Thanks.
Hello.
See you around.
Nah, good one. Never gets old.
Triumph! Hey, buddy. Was the steak good at least? So, I know you just fell out of a tree and all, but there's this Duel of Speed, and I kinda sorta...
Totally like a horse
said it better
guinea pig.
myself. We're off!
No, I don't want to do it yet. I want to do... Yeah.
I can't say this is the most peculiar thing I've seen today.
Don't mind us.
Yeah, just getting a bit of exercise, really.
It's late day.
My name is Larry. This is
Capybara,
Kyle.
okay.
Graham.
Hey, like hope.
We've been watching you.
We think you show potential.
You got our support.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. We've got your back.
If you ever need us, just holler. Like this. Hey!
Ah, good luck in the duels.
Hey!
Oh, we're at... Oh, well, I guess I'm not doing the frog thing.
Duel of Speed. The only thing racing was my mind. How was I going to get out of this one?
Eat my cape.
Okay. Hey! Or is this just like the strength thing, or it's like, you're not ready yet? But this is what you'll be doing.
Branches!
He looks cool. Yeah. Oh, they're being sneaky.
The end.
Of this sentence? What's next?
The end. Story's over. I can die.
Way to go, Graham!
You don't trust you, Manny.
Victory is mine. Take that, Gideon. Whisper runs from danger. My armor is too beautiful for smudges. Branches! Watch your head, Jermaine! Jerry! I can't see!
Jerry.
What's the main? What's the main?
Go left.
Left!
Move right.
Got it!
Go right.
Gotcha!
Left.
Gotcha!
Go left.
Got it!
Kyle! Larry! Distress! Got you covered, Graham! Hop, 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 and hop! And hop!
Get going, boys.
And hop! We need to show him up!
Oh, the Finnish
Hey, Whisper,
checkered flag.
What type of stunt are you trying to pull?
I bet you couldn't win this race. Backwards.
What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
Rip.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race. And share your legends with those guards.
Whisper can do it! At last, the ivory monster unveiled itself. What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
Addendum 2, Section 5 states another lap.
Hop, 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 and hop.
All right. The hops may need to be a sounder.
And hop.
Whisper! Bet you can't win this race.
Backwards.
Backwards.
What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
I thought he would like hit his head. It did not happen.
We need to show him up.
Another lap.
Hey, Whisper!
What type of stunt are you trying to pull?
I bet you couldn't win this race. Standing on your hands.
What? Hey, Whisper can do it!
So am I just supposed to like get the correct response
Bet
or
you
what?
can't win this race. Standing on your hands.
Whisper can do it.
Okay, so standing on your hands for the first one.
Addendum 2, Section 5 states another lap.
Hop, 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 and hop, and hop,
Because he's like higher up? I don't know.
and hop.
Hop.
Whisper. Bet you can't win this race. Standing on your hands.
Whisper can do it. Whisper regrets his past decision.
Nice one, Graham!
Told you not to skip leg day.
Now on hands and then talking.
Whisper. Bet you can't win this race.
Backwards.
Backwards.
Whisper can do it.
Sabotage.
We can so do this, Graham!
Look back at your own reflection.
Nice.
Whisper. Bet you can't win this race. And share your legends with those guards.
Whisper can do it. At last, the ivory monster unveiled itself. What? Hey, Whisper can do it.
We did it!
Come back, Whisper. I was so interested in your story.
I know, right?
Graham.
Oh,
Nice
what are
one,
you talking to Graham? We knew
Way
you
to
could
go,
do it.
Graham!
It seemed my alliance with Manny worked. He easily bested Acorn in the Duel of Speed and defeated Whisper in the Duel of Strength. I headed to the theater to square off against my friend in the championship Duel of Wits.
It's funny how it's this voice actor and the Wits. That's why the peer's here. Oh. Are you crying?
Are you crying?
What? No. Whisper can't do it.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry, Graham, but underneath this mane of excellence is a man that runs very fast, mind you, but a man who runs far away from fear.
Oh, will you please stop crying?
Where are my fans? When I win, there are fans. They fall at my feet, scream and cheer. They want to be signed. They want to be held. There are no fans. There are only frogs. Frogs are my people now. They will love me. Love me, frogs.
Buck up, Whisper. You keep doing you.
But I...
Gross.
An autograph, you say? You're still Whisper's fan? You want to immortalize me on your nightstand? Well, I'm not one to disappoint the fans. Here you are. To my fan, Graham. Right? Always seek adventure. Signed,
Question mark.
Whisper. Thanks, friend. I needed that.
Can you help me
Hello, Graham.
with a frog?
I just have to ask. Do you have special boots that make you run even faster?
In fact, I do. They're called feet. Or shiny biscuits. Your choice.
Hey, Whisper. do you think you could help me catch a frog?
Whisper can do it. These evil dragon hoppers are no match for Whisper. Anything for a fair end.
Okay. We got a frog. I'm happy. Alright. So I can get the chicken bomb. Whisper can do it.
That smells delicious.
Hey, friends.
Yes?
Whoops.
Fare thee well.
Always look on the smart side of life.
Gotta do this.
Yes, yes, yes! Give it here, boy.
What up?
Oh, that
Oh
did
yeah,
the
it's
trick.
frog
Splendid.
breath.
Our teeth whitening potion is complete, thanks to you.
Yep. And a promise is a promise. Here is your sample, boy.
Okay.
Got anything that needs a color changing? You know, something that needs to stand out from the rest?
Use it wisely, dear. There's only one dose in there.
Okay.
Yes, son?
Do you have any advice for a knight hopeful?
Of course we do.
We're old and opinionated.
Think through all the options before making a move. Outsmart your opponents with a quick wit.
And never pass up the opportunity for a good prank.
Oh, that's Chester's advice, not mine.
Fare thee well.
May your brain be filled with knowledge.
So I guess I don't get these. Okay. I'm out. Time to do the brain game. Y'all been building your immunity to iocane powder? Yeah, I just want to see if they're out of their place. Yeah, they are. They're juggling.
Hello, dearie. Thought we'd get in a little fun. Oh, it's been quite the week.
How did you become so wise?
We've spent years training our minds for any problem. We always look at all the possible solutions before making a decision. What can I say? We love the challenge, and we love expanding our minds.
Oh, poppycock. We do what entertains us most at the time. When you're brilliant, every idea is a good one.
Uh-huh.
Will I be the knight you asked for, or the one you deserve?
I had you pegged for a smarty, but it seems your heart keeps getting in the way.
I told you we were judges.
We do want to thank you for helping us finish our potion.
Next week, let's work on a paint that can change your face.
Oh, it could be big.
Bye for now.
May your shoes point you towards adventure and click whenever danger is near.
All right. Ooh, signed portrait. Color changing potion. Wonder if it's like a color match game or something.
Yes?
Where is the championship duel?
The championship Duel of Wits will be held at the theatre. I believe Manny is waiting for you there.
Okay.
Bye.
Cheerio.
I don't remember how to get there. Not that way. It's this way, isn't it? Yeah, it's this way. The squirrels remembered that. Oh no!
You could say the squirrels in Daventry are a bit nuts.
You could, but you don't have to.
It's fun.
All right, I'll try something else.
Mm. You like walnuts?
I hope you find this to your liking, Princess Madeline of Avalon.
The tension between the Bridge Troll Guild and the Royal Guards is at an all-time high, and we need to come to an agreement soon.
You bridges need to stop stonewalling us and give us your demands.
We need you to watch your step when crossing our backs. Give more respect to the giant whose shoulders you're stomping on.
Well, we need you to stop complaining and get back to work.
We are sick of getting walked all over. You're just looking at the problem from your perspective. We all have to work together.
The problem is there are no bridges. You're a bridge and you're not doing your job. I have no time to listen to additional opinions. We need these bridges to get back to work.
Ah, geez. We've been doing our job for generations. You've worn us down, and we need you to think about a softer touch.
Your agreement with Daventry clearly states... Ooh, for me? Oh, they feel as though I am walking on clouds, and the craftsmanship, stunning. Can you order one pair for each of the Royal Guards?
Well, it does look soft and cuddly, but that's not accounted for in your mandate.
I could create an addendum for that. We could still sharpen our boots and march as we wish, but these socks would protect you.
Oh, geez, that would just be the best. A real compromise that we could all live with.
I think that's exactly what you should do.
Thanks, Graham. The Guild will never forget this. See you at the next meeting.
The new socks soften the guards' souls. It was definitely a step in the right direction.
I'm warming up to these.
I'm just glad the trolls never had to suffer the agony of defeat.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Sit down. Let's begin.
Here we go. Mania. What is this? Duel Wits. Hours of fun. Home edition. All right. Game A Sharp Mind. Is that what the bottom right said?
Sit down. Let's begin.
It's a hup hup.
We'll be watching from here.
Ah, I got the best view in the house. Graham, glad you made it. Take a seat. Welcome, friend, to the Championship Duel of Wits. Well, the take-home version. Budget cuts or something. But, look around, take it all in, and know we've already won. Our allegiance guarantees us both a spot on King Edward's court.
How exactly is this going to work?
Before we get to the rules, I offer a toast and an opportunity. You see, while this game might stretch the imagination, for some I find it rather simple and in need of an additional mental challenge. Guards, the raisin juice, please. This is my favorite game, though it's been a long time since I last played it. Are you familiar with hypnotic powder?
He just sucks it up.
One sip of this, and you'll have to do everything I say. And, of course, vice versa. In goes the powder. Guard number 2, if you would.
Okay. No, you need to point the thing over there and then move it. I'm doing right side.
I'll take this one.
Oh no!
Whoa! Looks like you got the winner. And now we play. So, the goal of the Duel of Wits is to hit your opponent's pawn with an arrow by moving these pieces around the board. Your pawn will fire an arrow after you move. I'll go first. After I move the shield, watch how the arrow bounces off the shields and around the board.
Okay. Bop.
Now it's your turn, Graham. Not to sound like a royal guard, but as an additional rule, you can't move a shield your opponent moved on his previous turn. Will you please move the lower left shield to your left? I'm so happy we'll be working in the castle together, Graham. And if I ever become king, you'll make an excellent advisor.
Shot yourself.
I'll move the shield, and they'll all have to accept it's what's on the inside that counts. Addendum, you can move and rotate your pawn to change the direction you shoot. Will you please rotate your pawn clockwise?
Okay.
Your arrow will always fire in the direction you're facing. I do hope you realize all the planning I did to get us here. I'll just rotate this shield.
Oh no.
Well, looks like the hypnosis powder is wearing off. Make any move you want. Not that it matters.
Okay. Move this guy down here. Okay, I understand. I guess. So he's gonna go bang, bang, pow. My wits are not good enough for this. How do I... Okay. I can unclick that and then, like, move that and... Oh, well, I guess I moved that. Or did I? I don't know what's happening. I just killed myself, actually.
Huh. Looks like my intelligence has reigned supreme.
Oh, headshot.
Guards, I've won. Please review the winning board.
We have to do something. Graham is about to lose.
Seriously? You all know I won.
Apologies, sir, but Decree 3214 specifically states that all duel victories must be witnessed and verbally notarized by a royal guard, such that it can be recorded for posterity in our tournament record.
Unfortunately, the board was compromised before a final notary could be given.
Therefore, this victory is nullified, and another game must be played.
We really are sorry, and assure you will be able to achieve victory once again.
You are the most ridiculous guards I've ever encountered. No matter, merely a delay in my ascent to knighthood. I'm ready to beat you again whenever you're ready.
It's Crazy Duck. We had a soccer match once where we scored a goal or whatever, but the guy that scored the goal, there's like a pass or something, and the person got tripped, and the ref called it a PK, but we scored right after it, after the pass and trip or whatever.
Hypnotic powder.
So, you know, they should have, like, called advantage or whatever, and
mix them up.
They were complaining the entire time.
And now,
about, yo, that should be a goal or whatever, and the ref's argument was like, look, the ball's right here, the goal's right there, just kick it in. Which reminded me of that argument. They're like, I'm sure you'll score again. And we did. It was just silly.
I'll take this one.
I picked wrong again.
Looks like you got the winner. And now we play.
Okay, this time I won't kill myself immediately.
You can't win. Are you sure you want to continue?
I guess.
Yes. I knew I was missing something, but I continued to play.
Okay. So, like, am I forced to lose here?
Now it's your turn, Graham. Will you please move the lower left shield to your left? I'll move this shield. Will you please rotate your pawn clockwise?
It gives me the option to, like, go in there, but...
Well, looks like the hypnosis powder is wearing off.
Yeah, I have been hypnotized. So he'll move his pawn there and just bop me. Oh, rude. Yeah. Sure is. I can move him there, I guess. But he'll just move there and hit me. How do I deselect? So I need to move you. I don't get it. Or am I hypnotized here too? Because he, like, won't rotate. You can make any moves now, yeah. I can't move this one. Okay. Move him left. Right? That's fine. I don't know. We'll find out.
Huh. Looks like my intelligence has reigned supreme.
Oh, he can just move there and bop, bop, bop. Or... I am bad at this.
A victory again! Notary, please. Decree 3214.
Afraid so, sir.
Unbelievable.
So something with the cups here, maybe. Oh, can I...
The goblets were placed behind Manny. How could I outsmart his little game?
Gotcha. Mark one. Okay.
Back so soon? Raisin juice. This all seems so familiar. Hypnotic powder.
I drink the white one.
Some up. And now, you choose. I'll take this one.
Iocane powder. I bet my life upon it.
Oh, excellent choice. And that was the last of my hypnotic powder. And now we play.
So now I can actually win? Maybe? I don't know. Because he doesn't get to move my character. Do I go first? A fair fight, yeah, but I am excellent at this. Maybe I shouldn't line up a shot on me.
I wish I had other powders to make this game more interesting.
All right.
I've seen enough magic powders for one day.
Okay. Probably shouldn't have a kill shot right on me. You know? Can I just rotate this guy? Yeah, that'd be
Let's
bad.
get this over with. It's the Duel of Wits, not the Duel of Ponder forever about your next move.
Yeah, calm down, okay? Yeah, I don't want this here. Yeah, you go, and I'll react. Pick you.
Can you believe what that brute was hiding in his belly? What a disappointment.
I actually liked his art. I'm not proud of embarrassing him.
Graham, that dope will never accept us. He should keep to the knitting.
My wits are not with me. If I move that up here, sure, whatever.
Whisper, though, eh? Finally got a taste of his own medicine.
He's not that bad once you get to know him.
Are you getting soft on me, Graham? Do you have any other secret alliances I should know about?
So if I rotate this, it'll line up a shot on him, but he can move, and I would have to move. If I moved there, he'd be able to hit me right away. If I move here...
Let's get this over with. It's the Duel of Wits, not the Duel of Ponder forever about your next move.
So I can move up here and shoot to the right, and I'll go bing bang. But if he rotates that and shoots, I'm doing whatever. I'm going this way. Then do I get to rotate him or no? Just shoot. Okay.
Heard you had a run-in with some goblins.
I did.
Nasty creatures, really. Ugh. But be careful around them. They're smarter than they look.
Are you a goblin? Oh. So I can't rotate and move at the same time. So if I rotate my character, he'll just rotate that and it'll hit me. I feel like I'm thinking about this way too much.
I believe in creative thinking on a schedule, Graham.
Yeah. If I move back here, he would have to move something else. Or if I move up here, I'm blocked. I'm moving up here. I don't know. I feel like we're just gonna lose this.
Shame about it, Chaka, though.
I can't focus on this game. I keep thinking about him.
Well, once we're in the castle, we can make sure his people, the Pitchthrians, get the surplus they need. It's the least we can do.
Alright, rotate.
Did you visit that magic shop in town?
Do I have to, like, get him to shoot himself?
Hobblepots have minds of their own.
Yes, well, I just wish they'd get serious about the potential of their wares.
So he can't move a piece, I just move. Move you over here.
When I'm a knight, first thing to go are those ugly
Yeah.
socks.
I can move this one? Okay, so... I can't move this one, yeah. That's what that is. Excuse me. He's gonna move this one that way. So...
Did you forget how to play?
If I move this one ahead of time, he can't move it. Did I just screw up? Well. So he moved his guy. That was a win? So I could move here and shoot, and I'm still good.
I'm all for thinking it through, but a little deftness in decision-making never hurt a soul.
Fine, he goaded me. I'm going this way.
Interesting move.
Yeah. Bong. I don't know, man. My brain is not ready for this today.
You left yourself open there, Graham.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
How does royal assistant to the king sound, Graham? A victory again! Notary, please! Decree 3214.
Afraid so, sir.
Unbelievable.
Again.
Are you sure you're ready to play again?
Nope. I need a breather.
I'll still be here when you're better prepared.
Do I need to, like, do the thing again? Or the thing's already there? Okay.
Another, you say?
Yes. I'm not afraid.
Let's begin. This is getting absurd.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to beat you?
Oh, yeah, he said he ran out. Yeah. I rotate. He'll just rotate that. That's the one he no. Sure, whatever. I like already lose.
What do you think about this?
There. Now what? We castled him.
Interesting move.
I guess. These moves just take forever.
You can't catch me that easily.
Did you just kill me? Yeah, I just realized what I did. Wait, what? Oh. I got him.
I did it! I did it! Guards, I am ready for Decree 3214.6 and a half.
Actually, I think it was Decree 1.21.
Aha! We knew you could do it.
Yeah.
You're out of the alliance. I can't lose to you. How about another challenge? We only got to square off in a Duel of Wits. A well-rounded gentleman would win in a Duel of Strength as well.
Graham, take this.
Choose these, choose these.
Here.
The clock. Do the clockening. But aren't they expired? I forgot about the expired part. QTEs. It's got them reflexes. Got him. Oh, domed.
Okay, one more challenge. How would you fare in a duel of speed?
No, Manny. It's over. Just as the battle isn't always claimed by the strong, and the race isn't always won by the swift, sometimes the intelligent falter. And I think now is my chance. And now is my time.
Come on, Graham. One more duel for a chaka. Do it for the village of starving Pitch-Threans.
Oh, you said his village was home to the Itch-Tuins.
Yeah, manipulation.
What exactly is your plan here? Because I'm starting
Duel of Speed!
Duel of Speed.
No, Graham, he's not worth it.
With the bridge strike resolved, supplies can be delivered to the shops again.
All right. Red wheel.
Business started to pick up. The Wetzel wolves stopped harassing the town and migrated north. Even the guards marched with a little more caution in their step.
Yeah, they got socks.
All things considered, it was a pretty good first day in Daventry.
That was amazing. I mean, you faced a dragon, you made weird new friends, you battled for wits. I just don't get it.
Get what?
With your busy schedule, how did you ever find time for a night job?
Huh?
I used that joke already.
Did you just make your first pun?
I think I did. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
They grow up so fast.
The tournament! It's about to start!
Well, you best get out there, young lady.
There are many
Good
puns in this
luck.
game.
And remember what I told you. Take on the duel with quick-wittedness.
Thanks, Grandpa. You've always guided me straight.
Hey, Spree, this is
Are you gonna watch?
Of course.
2015 King's Quest.
I'll be down momentarily.
Get them snacks.
Hope you practiced, Gwendolyn.
No. Just listen to stories.
What? I'm not sure I like this. You're such a bizarre creature.
Okay.
Get back here!
Oh, got him.
Ah, horse feathers.
Exactly. Cannot believe I just said that.
Children! Children! Come along, quickly! It's your grandfather!
Oh no. Is King Graham gonna die at the end of this game? Yeah, Monk S indeed. Is this like a King's Quest? He's a goose. I wonder if this is the what you did in the first chapter. And if it changes based off of your things. Yeah, because there's like the bread wheel. And we saved the dragon's eye. That's all your decisions, yeah. We killed the goblins. Sorry, goblins. Yeah, we did that murder. Baker got married. We made the all the shopkeepers happy, I guess. And that's chapter 1. There's 4 more. That's pretty cool. Like if they're all this long, like each chapter is like as long as a King's Quest game, feels like. Oh, was it the pin? Yeah, there was the pin there, right? It's the King Quest flute trills. The music seems like way too quiet. Alright, I skipped it. Chapter 2 available now! Uh-oh. This looks like Goblin Revenge. This looks like a way darker preview. yeah, the replayability is neat because of the decisions. Like you get the dark ending for King Graham. I do play, begin, continue. I just want to see where continue puts us. Okay, it's here. Oh, I can't skip. Okay. I kind of can. Chapter 2. King Graham's a knight now. Knight Graham. Oh yeah, the prequel. Or the prologue, or the epilogue, whatever. All the Dargan, oh no!
Pockets, Sir King Graham.
I get it.
We have some important addendums that need addressing.
You have my attention. Proceed.
Yes, well, our new uniforms came in, and Addendum 90210 grants you the executive power
90210.
over costuming. Which colors do you prefer? Scarlet Sunset or Crimson Colada?
Scarlet Sunset.
Scarlet Sunset. It's the obvious winner. That other uniform just isn't doing it for me.
Splendid choice, Your Majesty. Told you, number 2.
Oh. Next item. How would you like to handle Daventry Decree 867530?
86753.
With the 9.
How would you like it handled?
Light touch, D tissue, soul healing.
Soul healing. Let's start off on the right foot.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Your key decisions are already shaping the kingdom for the better. Yay.
This is definitely better.
Sir, we've recovered the stolen beds. However, goblin sightings are on the rise again. The horde is surfacing in the northwest. How would you like to proceed?
So travels along the border, seeking audience with their king. Seeking audience.
Let's seek an audience with their king. Negotiate some common ground. A star shroom pie should do the trick.
Excellent strategy, sire. I'll see to it at once.
Now then, what are your thoughts on Proclamation 741?
How's this pressure, Your Majesty?
I approve.
I approve.
You heard him, guards. Proclamation 741 passes.
Uh-oh.
Wednesdays are now officially opposite day.
Okay.
Wait, what? I'm not sure I like this.
Sire, Kyle and Larry would like to know if they can host their music night in the throne room.
Well,
Miss Madeline and her court wish to seek an audience with you.
I'm
Well,
not...
should we send in first to deal with the goblins?
Can I wear your crown?
2 nopes. And nope. No, Acorn, and no, not tonight. Reschedule, Whisper, and never again.
Not tonight. Let's reschedule. Whisper and never again.
Opposite day! Yes means no, and no means yes.
I've been outplayed.
Which color did you like again?
Scott, it's opposite day.
Which addendum should we enact next?
The B.
Addendum? Oh, Goblin's strategy seems to be failing.
I think.
Are we observing ice cream for breakfast day this year?
I thought the holiday passed. Squirrel!
There's been a slight problem with dinner.
I don't know what I picked.
Care to reorder?
I looked at the squirrel. Never-ending beef stew, hell yeah.
Requested the royal steeds wear socks as well.
Do you smell syrup?
The badger's back.
Enough! Out! Everyone! I need a moment.
Don't know what his problem is.
His problem is that he's not King Edward.
There's not even bees in here.
I'm sorry. I'm going to get some air.
But sire, it's pouring outside.
That's fine. I'm going to visit the Hobblepots. Maybe they have a calming potion in stock.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
That's a fun start.
Huh. I'm not sure if this hat fits me.
Cool. Well, we'll continue this next time. Because, I'm hungry. That's what it boils down to. You seem really fun, though. I'm excited to continue this. That's right, Ruby. Calming potions. So we got 4 more chapters yet. And then, of course, we'll release or show the trailer of the final, not final, of the next community challenge game. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. We might be back tonight. I don't know yet, though. But I'm looking forward to more of this. It's more fun than I thought it would be. Based off of, like, last, you know, like, the old school King's Quests where it's just like, I have to do what now?